Here with head football coach Steve Johnson. And coach, another week to play another championship caliber game. But let's talk about last week quick. You get a great win over a good Augsburg team, 31-28. Talk about what worked well for your squad.
Just a great game. You know, we go into that deal, you know, and there's we're really good at going week to week. But, you know, the Augsburg game, you kind of got a pencil on that one with Concordia and St. John, St. Thomas, because you know there are going to be some battles. This is a championship type game. We had some couple opportunities early that kind of turned around. They had a deflected pass that could have been a 14-point turnaround. So halftime 14-all. Third quarter we came out and just played some of our best football and got a good lead. And as they have the ability, they were able to come back and kind of be in it, but we ended the game on offense and just kind of ran out the clock. And Arton Scott's just a great player for them. He's got some great weapons with Sonnefeld and Carl, and so it was a great win for us. Great atmosphere here at Bethel. We thought the weather would be tough, but it was great and had a wonderful crowd, and it was really fun.
Well, one thing that worked really well against Augsburg was the defense shutting down. You talked about a really talented Ayrton Scott. You got another tough test this week, a really strong Concordia offense, good quarterback, good receivers. Talk about your game plan going against the Cobbers this week.
Same situation. One of the things we talk about our guys, with our guys is this week to week, some teams don't even get to play in championship type games, and we've got a whole series of them right in a row. And you have to play in those before you start winning them, and we've kind of had some things in our program where that's good. And that's really an advantage. You have experience in that type of game. So we're going to go into this next one with that same mindset. We're going to play Bethel football. We're going to do our stuff, what we're good at. Our defense, again, we're based around that. You know, you kind of can do any stats that you want. Our defense is just doing a great job. Our offense a little bit different right now, and so we might not hold the ball as well as we did before, but we might be scoring more than we did before. And so you take those things, and it's a team game, but we're still based on, you know, Coach Frazier and Miller and Meyer and those guys do a great job with our D, and they set the tone, and we can kind of do whatever we want offensively because they're so good. But they did a great job against a great offense at Augsburg.
Yeah, well, let's preview a little bit about Concordia. Nobody can forget the ending last year, a 15-14 win over Concordia. A great win for the program, but there's going to be high emotions coming into this week. And you talked about championship caliber games, both teams 4-0. Talk about what you're pouring into these guys just this week, and what's the mentality?
Well, I think there's going to be, you know, after the ending of last year, it kind of gets overplayed because it was a great football game. I believe at the end of the day there was about 10 yards difference in total offense, but the end of the game was so dramatic where there's a penalty and we got a couple extra shots and won the game. I think the Cobbers are still a little sore about that, and so that, you know, that can kind of encompass you and do some things. So we have to not really be thinking about that, and we need to play our brand. We need to play Bethel football. We're going to get after it. We're going to run the ball. We're going to throw the ball. We're going to play great defense, do a great job in the special teams, and see what happens. And those things are, you know, it kind of feels cliche, but you know that's the way it is. You block and tackle. Whoever does that the best wins.
Well, 1 p.m. this Saturday, Jay Christensen Stadium. Good luck to you and the guys.
Can't wait.